biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
In times of great uncertainty, some things become more clear. The things we take for granted, the people we depend on daily. Here at 11Alive, we'd like to say thank you. First responders, medical staff, sanitation workers, truck drivers, postal workers, and every brave Georgian doing their part to make a difference. We see you, we hear you, and we appreciate all that you do.
Let's start with a viral message going around. Quote, vast majority of people who died had ibuprofen Advil in their system. This message is fake.
We just bought 20 dust masks for $97.
Are you doing this to help people, or are you doing this to make money, or both?
Both. Take this email sent to the Verify team. Is it safe to have your house cleaned by outside workers? The best practice is to limit guests to emergencies only.
We know things are changing every day, but we're here with you. Continuous COVID-19 coverage during prime time. We're committed to giving you facts, not fear. On 11Alive News Primetime, weeknights from 8 to 11 on WATF.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related medical questions. Because 11Alive is where Atlanta speaks.
Televised newscasts not enough for you? Get even more at 11Alive's YouTube channel, where you'll find uncut interviews, extended body cam footage, live streams of Atlanta's biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
In times of great uncertainty, some things become more clear. The things we take for granted, the people we depend on daily. Here at 11Alive, we'd like to say thank you. First responders, medical staff, sanitation workers, truck drivers, postal workers, and every brave Georgian doing their part to make a difference. We see you, we hear you, and we appreciate all that you do.
Let's start with a viral message going around. Quote, vast majority of people who died had ibuprofen Advil in their system. This message is fake.
We just bought 20 dust masks for $97.
Are you doing this to help people, or are you doing this to make money, or both?
Both. Take this email sent to the Verify team. Is it safe to have your house cleaned by outside workers? The best practice is to limit guests to emergencies only.
We know things are changing every day, but we're here with you. Continuous COVID-19 coverage during prime time. We're committed to giving you facts, not fear. On 11Alive News Primetime, weeknights from 8 to 11 on WATF.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related medical questions. Because 11Alive is where Atlanta speaks.
Televised newscasts not enough for you? Get even more at 11Alive's YouTube channel, where you'll find uncut interviews, extended body cam footage, live streams of Atlanta's biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
Let's start with a viral message going around. Quote, vast majority of people who died had ibuprofen Advil in their system. This message is fake.
We just bought 20 dust masks for $97.
Are you doing this to help people or are you doing this to make money or both?
Both. Take this email sent to the Verify team. Is it safe to have your house cleaned by outside workers? The best practice is to limit guests to emergencies only.
We know things are changing every day, but we're here with you. Continuous COVID-19 coverage during prime time. We're committed to giving you facts, not fear. On 11Alive News Primetime, weeknights from 8 to 11 on WATF.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related medical questions. Because 11Alive is where Atlanta speaks.
Televised newscasts not enough for you? Get even more at 11Alive's YouTube channel, where you'll find uncut interviews, extended body cam footage, live streams of Atlanta's biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
In times of great uncertainty, some things become more clear. The things we take for granted, the people we depend on daily. Here at 11Alive, we'd like to say thank you. First responders, medical staff, sanitation workers, truck drivers, postal workers, and every brave Georgian doing their part to make a difference. We see you, we hear you, and we appreciate all that you do.
Let's start with a viral message going around. Quote, vast majority of people who died had ibuprofen Advil in their system. This message is fake.
We just bought 20 dust masks for $97.
Are you doing this to help people or are you doing this to make money or both?
Both. Take this email sent to the Verify team. Is it safe to have your house cleaned by outside workers? The best practice is to limit guests to emergencies only.
Right
Right now at noon, answering the call for police reform, action being taken at the highest level, plus the impact of protests on Atlanta's police officers. New details involving an officer-involved shooting that investigators say started with a high-speed chase. Plus, millions left looking for work amid coronavirus. Some tips to help you stand out from the crowd at your next job interview.
11Alive News at noon starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sheba Russell. We begin at noon with a mystery out of Gwinnett County. A woman shot and killed while inside her apartment. The shooter apparently firing from the outside. Nick Sturdivant spoke with the victim's neighbors and has the latest on the investigation.
That's my window right there. And I heard pow, 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 pow.
Dewana Garrett says she was putting her daughter to bed when she heard the gunshots.
My daughter ran in my room. Mom, did you hear that? Those were gunshots. Those weren't fireworks. I said, no, baby, those were not fireworks.
They live directly across from this apartment building on Club Lakes Parkway in Lawrenceville, where Gwinnett police say they found a woman in her 30s shot dead inside of her apartment. Investigators believe the gunman fired the shots from outside, piercing windows and the side and the siding. Police also told us there were others inside, but they were not hurt.
I've been here for 5 years, and it's time to go.
That's too close to home. I'm right in here twice, too close.
Trina Brown lives in the same building where the shooting happened. She was at work at the time, but thankful her kids and her friend looking after them were safe.
He said he heard about 30 shots. Because he called me at work. Everybody, as you see, so it's a lot of kids around here. We're all tightly in, so it gets scary. Yeah, it's gang activity. It gotta be because they tag up the complex too.
Well, within the past 30 minutes, investigators identified the victim as 35-year-old Shamisha Bird. Police say they are continuing to canvass the area for witnesses and evidence. New information now on an officer-involved shooting in Coweta County. GBI investigators say it began with a high-speed chase involving a Georgia State Patrol trooper. That trooper pursuing a 25-year-old man on a motorcycle last night in Noonan. Minutes later, officers found him inside a bail bonds business along Grayson Trail. They say it appears he forcibly entered the location. According to the GBI, a Noonan officer warned other officers that the suspect had a gun. Police say he didn't follow commands and was shot once in the leg while reaching for his gun. This is the 50th officer-involved shooting the GBI has investigated. A live look now at the White House, the Rose Garden, where President Donald Trump is signing an executive order on police reform. He's expected to do so any minute now. It would create a new national database to track police misconduct and offer federal grants to departments to meet use of force standards. The attorney for Ahmaud Arbery's family, Lee Merritt, is expected to be at the signing. Looking for him right now. Do not see him in the shot. Black families affected by police violence are also scheduled to meet one-on-one with the president later today. The family of Rayshard Brooks making an emotional plea. The father of 4 young children shot and killed by an Atlanta police officer.
I can never get my husband back. I can never get my best friend. I can never tell my daughter, oh, he's coming to take you skating or swimming lessons.
That is Brooks' widow, Tamika Miller. She says the morning after he was killed, she dressed their 8-year-old daughter, Blessing, in her birthday vest. She waited for her dad to come take her skating, but it never happened. The GBI says former officer Garrett Rolfe shot Brooks in the back while he was running away and tased another officer. Just seconds before, officers tased Brooks and tried to arrest him. Police say Brooks was drunk and asleep in the drive-thru at the Wendy's in Southeast Atlanta Friday night. His family is still trying to digest it all. His widow says one small comfort here has seen thousands take to the streets to call for justice for her late husband. She wants the protest to remain peaceful so Brooks' name can be remembered in a positive light. Atlanta media mogul Tyler Perry stepping up to help the Brooks family. In addition to paying for Rayshard's funeral, Perry has also vowed to pay for his 4 children's college tuitions. Tyler Perry Studios is less than 4 miles from where police shot and killed the father of 4. According to the APD, 8 officers have quit from the beginning of the year until June 1st, and the mayor is putting current police officers on notice. She rolled out new orders limiting use of force. John Schierick has more now on how the city is grappling with the death of Rayshard Brooks.
Atlanta police stretched thin, responding to protests and riots. Many of them say they're angry. The mayor and the district attorney are rushing to judgment, they say, against the officers accused of excessive force. The Atlanta Police Foundation emailed us that changes and reforms are needed in the Atlanta Police Department, but as it is, quote, morale is lower than in any time in memory. Rank and file believe they're being scapegoated without due process. Protests continue unabated as officers are deployed for the third consecutive week of 12-hour, 7-day shifts.
The morale is bad right now.
Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms says officers need to realize changes and reforms are necessary. She is issuing orders to change APD policies herself. For example, to limit use of deadly force and to require officers to intervene if they see other officers using force inappropriately. Interim Police Chief Rodney Bryant said from now on, police policy must be approved by the mayor, who was in tears talking about Rayshard Brooks, shot to death by an officer Friday night.
It breaks my heart. I will continue to try each and every day to make sure it doesn't happen again.
The head of the Atlanta Police Union, Vince Champion, told 11Alive's Bill List the city should wait until the GBI completes its investigation of the shooting.
It appears that we've totally skipped over due process and we've totally, gone to, we're going to terminate people with no investigation.
John Sherrick reporting there. The Fulton County District Attorney says he has not made a decision on whether to charge the officer who fatally shot Brooks. Paul Howard telling NBC News he's working to confirm ballistics and talk with new witnesses. A decision could come by tomorrow. He was asked if both officers could be charged.
We're looking at both officers, but I have to say that, regarding the second officer, under Georgia law, we would have to show that he was directly involved in some sort or some manner of criminal activity. And as you can see from the videotape, there's really not a lot of evidence that he was doing anything other than kind of standing there watching what was going on.
Now, Howard says any outside pressure will not affect his decision making. During this time when Black Lives Matter is on the forefront in the fight for racial equality, other minority groups are standing in solidarity. We're seeing it all across the metro here. Chanu Her explains why.
In a fight for equality, Black Lives Matter is the message paving the way. As the Black community rallies together, other minority groups are noticing their cries and standing in solidarity.
We need to all stand together to get equality.
Zua Vang is a member of the Hmong Georgia Community, Inc., and she says she hopes other minorities see the big picture of this movement.
What they're doing is not just to benefit the Black lives, but it is to benefit all minority groups.
Numerous Asian American groups in and outside of Georgia signed this letter saying, in part, today we call on our Asian American community to break that silence and commit to building solidarity with our Black brothers and sisters. We must resoundingly exclaim that Black Lives Matter. The Latin American Association in Atlanta also made its voice heard, saying in their statement, unless each of us acts to uproot racism, it will continue to cost Black lives. To that end, the Latin American Association stands in solidarity with Black communities across this country. Vang, whose ethnicity is Hmong, says watching the Black community hurt over recent events hit home. One of the people she's closest to in the world, her godmother since she was a kid, is Black. And supporting Black lives everywhere is, to her, also supporting Ms. Clemens.
No matter what nationality you are, we all need to stand together for equality.
Now, the Center for Pan-Asian Community Services in the Metro also putting out a statement in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. Chesley?
All right, thanks, Sheba. We're looking at some clouds overhead. Our westernmost counties looking okay, but here we are in Coweta County. This is noon, and you can see the clouds in place. Got some breaks in the clouds here and there, but no rain coming out of the clouds as of yet. We're watching it, though. Back off to the east, you can see counterclockwise spin around in an area of low pressure. You can see that rain making its way a little bit further down to the south. I think our northernmost counties have the best chance to see some today. We'll only give it about a 30% chance this afternoon for showers to start to develop. I'm thinking after 2 o'clock is when we'll start to see that. Maybe an embedded thunderstorm or two, but I'm not looking for anything to be on the severe side. It's cool out there with that easterly flow. We got temperatures right around 70 degrees in Canton and Duluth. You're at 67 degrees in Atlanta, 67 degrees in Marietta, 66 in Athens, 64 in Edenton, 67 also over toward LaGrange, 73 in Rome, where they've had full sunshine so far all day so far. so far. Again, thunderstorms will happen after about 2 or 3 o'clock. We'll detail that for you in the full forecast coming up. Sheba, back to you.
All right, Chesley, thank you. Change is coming. The Kennesaw City Council voting unanimously late last night to permanently remove the Confederate flag from the city's war memorial. This is at Commemorative Park. It will be replaced by this flag you see here. It was the unofficial state flag from around 1861 to 1879, showing the coat of arms from the 1799 state seal on a blue background. A previous petition to remove the flag got thousands of signatures, but the flag remained due to a state law prohibiting moving locations or total removal of Confederate monuments and memorials and symbols. The city council hearing arguments from both sides.
There's people that don't even come downtown because they don't want to see it. They don't want to deal with that hurt, that pain.
History is not there for you to like or dislike. It's there for you to learn from it.
The vote coming during a packed council meeting, which was set up for social distancing. The city could face more legal action because of this decision. With coronavirus cases on the rise in Georgia, we are breaking down the numbers, plus the latest on the race for a potential vaccine.
We know things are changing every day, but we're here with you. Continuous COVID-19 coverage during prime time. We're committed to giving you facts, not fear, on 11Alive News Primetime, weeknights from 8 to 11 on WATF.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related medical questions. Because 11Alive is where Atlanta speaks.
Televised newscasts not enough for you? Get even more at 11Alive's YouTube channel, where you'll find uncut interviews, extended body cam footage, live streams of Atlanta's biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
Let's start with a viral message going around. Quote, vast majority of people who died had ibuprofen Advil in their system. This message is fake.
We just bought 20 dust masks for $97.
Are you doing this to help people or are you doing this to make money or both?
Both. Take this email sent to the Verify team. Is it safe to have your house cleaned by outside workers? The best practice is to limit guests to emergencies only.
We know things are changing every day, but we're here with you. Continuous COVID-19 coverage during prime time. We're committed to giving you facts, not.
Atlanta public school officials say they are still planning to start the next school year on August 10th. The district says the health and safety of its students and staff are a top priority. The community is invited to join in on a virtual town hall discussing the 3 scenarios for reopening schools. They are virtual, traditional, or a hybrid of both. Leaders want the community's input. So the first is this Thursday, June 18th at noon. The second is Monday, June 22nd at 6 p.m. That session will also be in Spanish. APS will announce a final decision on its reopening plan in early to mid-July following the health guidelines at that time. COVID-19 cases continuing to rise here in Georgia, with 733 new cases reported just yesterday afternoon. The next update is coming at 3 p.m. So take a look at this chart here mapping the virus across the state. The dotted line you see there, it's slowly coming over. That is our curve. The source of a lot of that growth is coming from Gwinnett, which has passed Fulton as the county with the most cases. Over the course of the past month, Gwinnett's coronavirus cases have more than doubled, from around 2,500 to more than 5,000. Just in the past week, we've seen several days with more than 150 new cases. We wanted to see if that increase is leading to more severe cases, and the good news, it looks like the answer is no. Hospitalizations, yes, are growing, but not as fast as new cases. In the past month, about 15% of COVID patients in Gwinnett needed hospital care. With more than 116,000 deaths across the country from COVID so far, the race is on to develop a vaccine here in the U.S. and around the world. It is a process that normally takes several years, but as NBC's Chris Pallone reports, there's optimism a safe, effective vaccine could be on the market next year.
With coronavirus cases on the rise in nearly half the country, researchers are working around the clock to develop a vaccine.
Our hopes are that perhaps by next spring, maybe next summer, we will have something for everyone.
The government has selected 5 vaccine projects to back with federal funding, hoping one or more could someday prevent people from getting COVID-19. Developers are moving faster than they ever have, trying to do in months something which usually takes years, all while making sure it's safe for the public.
It's great to expedite, it's dangerous to rush, and it's tough finding that happy medium.
Experts speculate the latest rise in COVID-19 cases could be due to lockdown-weary Americans starting to gather again in large numbers, like what many states saw over Memorial Day weekend. Some fear the reopening of indoor gathering spots like bars and restaurants, and even large protests taking place in cities across the country could fuel a continued rise.
The virus makes the timelines. We don't make the timelines. And we are all in this together.
Researchers say an effective vaccine is key to life truly returning to normal. But until there is one, it's up to everyone to slow the virus's spread.
We have to make sure that we are socially distancing. We have to be wearing masks. We have to make sure we're engaging in a more aggressive personal hygiene.
All eyes are trained on this, and we will figure it out.
Next month, biotech firm Moderna will be the first to enter phase 3 testing of its vaccine in the U.S. That's the last step before FDA approval.
30,000 people will take part in that Moderna vaccine test. Vaccine candidates at Oxford University and Johnson & Johnson will also be entering phase 3 trials really soon. Promising, Chesley.
We'll see. We will see. All right, let's take a look and peer out over toward Georgia's Rome. I told you they started out with mostly sunny skies this morning. Now starting to see those cumulus clouds begin to develop there. Finally starting to get in on some cloudiness, but that is the warm spot this afternoon. Yes, temperatures are already in the 70s there. 73 degrees is the temperature, current temperature, with those north winds about 6 miles per hour. So it feels refreshing at least. And we're seeing temperatures in the 60s and 70s throughout the area. And notice the cloud deck, how it moved from the east back over toward the west, continuing to push further over toward the west as well. So places like, for example, Carrollton. Got some sunshine out there, but don't get used to it. Don't hold on to it. More of those clouds will begin to move in. Going to call it for the rest of the afternoon a mix of sun and clouds. And the chance for showers, mainly those showers will be from Atlanta northward, generally speaking, and isolated. So not everyone gets wet. Again, it's only about a 30% chance, maybe a clap of thunder or two. But for the most part, we'll be dealing with that mix of sun and clouds. So at times when you go out this afternoon, you'll be looking up thinking, oh, did he say it was going to carry the umbrella with you just in case. Here we go. Finally starting to hit those 70s. You got Duluth at 70, Canton at 70 as well, 72 degrees over toward Dalton. Getting the warm spot in Rome, where you had some full sunshine up until now. 73 degrees, your current temperature. 67 degrees in Atlanta. 63 in Covington. That is, the cool spot would be Clayton at 62. 68 degrees in Peachtree City, 67 over toward LaGrange. Area of low pressure, very slow mover. Taking its time. It's an upper level low, and it's going to continue to push a little bit further off to the north and west over the next couple of days. And it's going to keep this rotation around, and so when we get into the afternoon with the daytime heating, we'll start to see those showers begin to develop over our area. And now as that gets a little bit closer, as it moves from South Carolina back up toward North Carolina, we'll get the wraparound from this, and so I think our better chance for the rain won't come until Thursday. And then finally, as we head toward the weekend, that's when things will it starts to move further off to the north and get further away from us. A little bit drier back off to the west, so you can see really on the west side of this, it's got some dry sky, but close enough to us that it's bringing in some of that moisture, especially with that easterly flow. Cool day on tap today. I'm thinking highs will only be in the upper well, I'll say mid 70s, mid to upper 70s. That's it, especially with that cloud cover that we have out there. So don't expect for it to be a very warm day. In fact, our temperatures will gradually warm up as we get this area of low pressure out of the way. But you can see a better look at it there with the winds coming in from the east northeast. Now, as far as the thunderstorms go, we're not looking at any severe weather around today. General threat for thunderstorms. You may get a clap of thunder or two. For the most part, you're just talking about isolated showers around, but mainly from Atlanta northward is where you're going to find that. Here's how it plays out for us. The forecast track model, you can follow along with the time right there at the top of the screen, shows the clouds in place, a mix of sun and clouds at times. Later this afternoon, we'll see those isolated showers around. Not everyone gets wet, but where we have those showers or even the thunderstorms, could be some brief heavy rain on you. We're going to repeat it again on Wednesday. Start you off with mostly cloudy skies, mix of sun and clouds during the early afternoon. Then here comes the chance, 30% chance once again for an isolated shower or thunderstorm to pop up. Thursday, pretty much the same. We start off again with mostly cloudy skies with a 40% chance for those showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon. 20% chance on Friday. We'll get up to 88 for the high temperature. As we head into Father's Day weekend, you're looking at 90 on Saturday, mostly sunny skies, 91 by the time we hit Father's Day, Sunday, and then the rain comes back to us as we start the work week next week.
You're on the road when you see police lights in your rearview mirror. That's when Siri can help, according to a viral claim. Our Verify team gives you the facts.
Alive today.
Let's start with a viral message going around. Quote, vast majority of people who died had ibuprofen Advil in their system. This message is fake.
We just bought 20 dust masks for $97.
Are you doing this to help people or are you doing this to make money or both?
Both. Take this email sent to the Verify team. Is it safe to have your house cleaned by outside workers? The best practice is to limit guests to emergencies only.
We know things are changing every day, but we're here with you. Continuous COVID-19 coverage during prime time. We're committed to giving you facts, not fear. On 11Alive News Primetime, weeknights from 8 to 11 on WATF.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19.
Welcome back. A viral post claims iPhone users can get Siri to help document what happens when they're pulled over by police. But how does this all work? Jason Puckett verifies.
There are a lot of posts and viral videos that talk about an iPhone shortcut to use if you get pulled over.
So all you have to do is say, hey Siri, I'm being pulled over, and it's going to initiate 18 different actions at one time.
According to these posts, your phone will automatically send your location to an emergency contact and automatically start a video recording. Now, a few of you asked us to check this out, so we're verifying. Can my iPhone record video and my location if I say I'm getting pulled over? Well, for the first test, we just tried asking Siri. Hey Siri, I'm getting pulled over. So no, it's not automatically built into your phone. But these videos aren't being faked. This is a real thing. You just have to install it first. It's done through an app called Shortcuts. Now that's an Apple-created app that is already on your iPhone. Shortcuts basically lets you program your phone to do basic tasks. It took me about a minute to make a command myself. Hey Siri, record for me. Now she's recording video. The viral shortcut is called Police. It was shared by a Reddit user in 2018. When you tell Siri, I'm getting pulled over, it turns down your volume, lowers your brightness, sends your location to an emergency contact, starts recording video, and uploads that video to your iCloud account. So does it work? Hey Siri, I'm getting pulled over. Yes, it automatically turned on my camera and sent my location to my work phone, which I set as the emergency contact. So we can verify. iPhones can record video and my location if I say I'm getting pulled over, but it is not automatically built in. You do have to install that specific shortcut. Now again, this isn't a new program or app, it's just instructions for your iPhone. And it lets you choose which contacts, if any, that it will send information to. This doesn't work on Android phones, but iPhone users can find a link for how to install this on our website. And if you have other questions like this, make sure you send us an email.
And make sure Siri is on. Mine's off all the time. Up next, with unemployment in Georgia still at a record high, we have some tips to give you an edge and help you land your next job.
We know things are changing every day, but we're here with you. Continuous COVID-19 coverage during prime time. We're committed to giving you facts, not fear. On 11Alive News Primetime, weeknights from 8 to 11 on WATF.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related medical questions. Because 11Alive is where Atlanta speaks.
Televised newscasts not enough for you? Get even more at 11Alive's YouTube channel, where you'll find uncut interviews, extended body cam footage, live streams of Atlanta's biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
In times of great uncertainty, some things become more clear. The things we take for granted, the people we depend on daily. Here at 11Alive, we'd like to say thank you. First responders, medical staff, sanitation workers, truck drivers, postal workers, and every brave Georgian doing their part to make a difference. We see you, we hear you, and we appreciate all that.
Thousands of Georgians are still unemployed due to the pandemic and searching for a new job. We have some pro tips to help you ace your next interview.
Hi, I'm Laura Garcia, and I oversee employer relations at the Emory Career Center. Today we're going to talk about pro tips on how you can dominate your next interview. Tip number 1, know that you already have the answers. Don't forget that the employer gave you a cheat sheet. They said exactly what they wanted in the job description, so it's important for you to go back, think about what they want, mind the basic qualifications before then looking back on your experiences. Tip number 2, do your research and be prepared to discuss it. In terms of a basic model, first make a statement of your research and then ask a more specific question. So for example, you could say, I read in the job description that I need blank skill set. How often will I use blank skill in the future workplace? Again, it shows someone that you did a little bit of research before asking the question. Tip number 3, don't forget the easy stuff. Did you show up 10 to 15 minutes early? Did you smile? Were you enthusiastic? Did you ask good questions? Were you nice to everyone that you met, not just the interviewer? And lastly, did you send a thank you note in 24 hours or less? All of these things are important to seal the interview.
You can check out more pro tips by going to youtube.com/11alive.
Hi.
That is Ellen and our local mom and second grade teacher, Jordan Waller from Columbus, Georgia. She went the extra mile for her.
You'll find uncut interviews, extended body cam footage, live streams of Atlanta's biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
Let's start with a viral message going around. Quote, vast majority of people who died had ibuprofen Advil in their system. This message is fake.
We just bought 20 dust masks for $97.
Are you doing this to help people or are you doing this to make money or both?
Both. Take this email sent to the Verify team. Is it safe to have your house cleaned by outside workers? The best practice is to limit guests to emergencies only.
We know things are changing every day, but we're here with you. Continuous COVID-19 coverage during prime time. We're committed to giving you facts, not fear. On 11Alive News Primetime, weeknights from 8 to 11 on WATF.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Today at noon on 11Alive.
We are seeing that lack of smell or altered taste can be a symptom.
We answer your coronavirus-related medical questions. Because 11Alive is where Atlanta speaks.
Televised newscasts not enough for you? Get even more at 11Alive's YouTube channel, where you'll find uncut interviews, extended body cam footage, live streams of Atlanta's biggest trials, and more. Subscribe to 11Alive today.
In times of great uncertainty, some things become more clear. The things we take for granted, the people we depend on daily. Here at 11Alive, we'd like to say thank you. First responders, medical staff, sanitation workers, truck drivers, postal workers, and every brave Georgian doing their part to make a difference. We see you, we hear you, and we appreciate all that you do.
Let's start with a viral message going around. Quote, vast majority of people who died